Hey there, guys and gals. My name's Wolf, and welcome back to another episode of Battle Brothers. So it's been a little while. Again, as we were saying, just basically got a lot of stuff going on the home front, jobs, whatnot, and trying to get everything settled. So yeah, basically what I'm going to be trying to do, hopefully after this big crunch of holiday season and everything like that, that I can get a better recording situation. Also, speaking of that, there's trying to get a new job, and I got some classes going on. Not sure if I mentioned it, but I am doing some voiceover classes, so see where that goes. But everything's going great over here. So you might notice, first off the bat, that we're in a different location. We were somewhere around over here, I believe, originally, but there was a bit of a save issue. This has actually happened before. I have a couple of save files. Like I have a really old one. I have one that I'm just kind of messing around on my own doing with a few of the recent updates, and of course this one for the channel itself. So when I went to go save, I guess the save for when I was around here when we were about to get ambushed by that group of raiders either didn't save correctly or something along those lines, or I screwed up or something like that. But basically all I did is I just redid the last battle we just did. It actually went very well. Nobody got hurt. We now have a new guy, this Horik the Historian, that we bought. He was pretty cheap, and he was cheap because he's fragile, and he's a drunkard. So, stats-wise, our band of brothers, as it were, is a little shitty, to say the least. Not great. My other playthrough that I have going on, like everybody has like great stats. Actually, this guy's got with the brave, so this guy's clearly doing something good. But yeah, so stats wise, I mean, at least our founding members are pretty good. But like a lot of these other guys are not doing too great. So we're here. We're just about to take a job for this faction that actually we haven't done any jobs for. So what I want to do right now is actually to get a shield for our Heinrich the Fisherman, Heinrich and Horik. So let's give him a shield so he could whap people in the head with a reinforced wooden flail, because that's gotta hurt. And why don't we basically get right to it? Also, I changed the appearance of some of our guys. So if a place has a barber, you could actually change the appearance for free. It's kind of fun. So that way you can kind of customize whatever you want. So like I changed some of the heads and whatnot. It just makes it easier. So yeah, so it looks like that guy already has the same head. So why don't we change it to something different? Why not? Let's go with this one. It's got a mean and gruff look. Because we're a band of mercenaries, Sell swords. We go out and kill things for money. So we got to look rough and tough. Alright, let's get this contract. Conrect of Lutendock looks solemnly at the ground. He unfurls a scroll showing you a face. This is Torlum, a bandit at large, who we captured the other day. He once led an outfit of vagrants that used to harry and raid our town day and night. Problem is, he's not really the head of the snake, but one head of a hydra. Kill one criminal head, another takes its place. So what's the answer? Why? Kill them all, of course. And that's exactly what I want you to do, Self-Sword. Are you interested? Of course we're interested. I mean, we gotta make money. So, what is Ludendorff prepared to pay for their safety? You look able, so I'm willing to pay you quite a bit. 140 advance and 210 jobs done. That's kind of chump change. Alright, yeah, we tried to haggle with him a little bit and didn't want to budge, and that's fine. Our group right now, we just started. We don't have a name for ourselves. So what you could do is you could haggle and whatnot. If you keep pushing it, they'll basically flat out say like, no, we don't want you to do it, and your reputation could go down, and you don't want that. Because if you have bad reputation, no one wants to hire you. So let's just take it. It's not a lot, but it's kind of like just starting off that you're like, all right, well, let's just get that paycheck, at least get our name started out here. All right, so let's pause real quick. Oh, okay. The Murderer's Hideaway. If you look now, if that had the sign, and there's a little sign by it, and it was like Murderer's Hideaway, and you're trying to hide away from a big city like Lutendock over here, to be like, no, we're not the murderers that have been plaguing your town? No. And then they like try to hide their sign. It's like, oh, well, there you go. Okay, so we're going to be fighting in swamps, and we got some bandit thugs, so this shouldn't be too bad for us. Swamps are not fun to fight in. You can see in a second. Because as you can imagine, if you think about it, you're trudging through all this muck. Actually, you can look at the stats right here. Yeah, swamp with boggish ground and hampering movement and fighting skills ability, significantly hampering them. So basically, if you're standing in this mush, it's bad for everybody. Right now, they actually are on good ground, so it would be pretty dumb to rush them because they have the advantage right now. I mean, really, 2 of their guys are in this swampy marsh. All 8 of our guys are in this really crappy marsh, and so why don't we fall back and try to make them get closer to us, which is what they're doing. Okay, and yeah, so you can kind of check what the ground's going to be. So like if you hover, that's muddy earth, flashy grass, which is, you know, that's what we want, because at least it's something to stand on. But like this murky water, like that's not good. Torvald, let's move you on back. Yeah, let's go here. He's got a spear. He'll hold this area for a bit. So yeah, I'm just kind of getting the fallback. And as you can see, like with Bernard here, like he's moving like 3 steps. Alright, let's move you back. So what I'm going to try to do is get them stuck in here. I wish we had more archers. We really only have the 1. Because if you kind of gear out when you know you're going to fight in the marsh, and you know that it's a group of people that are going to be really aggressive to rush you, if it's orcs or like, you know, humans or whatnot, they're usually a little bit more aggressive. I mean, if you're fighting like goblins, that's a different story because they're pretty damn good at ranged combat. So you kind of have to rethink your strategy. But like with these guys are just basically going to try to bum rush us. But we're going to anticipate that and have them fight in the bad terrain. So let's take a pot shot at one of these guys. They're both 48. There we go. What did we get? Pierced side. That's gotta hurt. Alright, so Wildrick here. Let's just hold position. So that's what we're gonna do. Basically let them come to us. We're gonna keep holding our turn. Yeah, and that's basically all we can do. I mean, we could fight them out in the open, but it just puts us at a disadvantage. Especially with these guys being low stats and kind of shit in the beginning. Just kind of have to stick with that strategy. Okay, so let's move you back. That's all your movement. That's a shame. Alright, auto reload and shoot this fool in the face. Okay, just hit some armor. No injuries. So at least we're slowly damaging them. Wildrick, let's hold defense over here. Let's get you on some good ground. Heinrich, let's hold Torvald, you're holding. There. Alright. So it's slowly working our way. That was a miss. That's a shame. Alright, so everybody's holding their turn. I'm just gonna try to let them get closer to us. Come on. Still holding it. Oh my. Okay, let's hold off here. Come on, guys. Alright, yeah, so since he's close, let's actually put you here. That's fine. Yeah, so again, we're just trying to hold these grounds and kind of force them to have to fight in the murky water. Let's see what these guys are going to do. I feel like they're going to try to rush him, which is a little dangerous. Go for the chop. Oh, and a decapitation. What a glorious sight. Look at that. Alright, Heinrich. Hold him off. Damn. So we got our 2 guys here. Now, like, they're in the water, so it feels like we're going to have to fight in this water. Let's put that shield wall up. And let's move Wildrick here. There we go. Give him the poke. Give him the old poke. Oh my. Alright. Horik, you're going to come over here and hang out for a bit. Now let's get some shots of these fools. Come on, Otto. Gotta do better than that. You're like our only archer that we have. Crossbowman, rather, but still. Get that shield wall up. Alright, let's whack him in the face. Whap. There we go. Ooh. Dislocated shoulder. So we are hurting them for sure. So we just kind of have to hold out. I'm going to move him back here. Let's get that spear up again. I know it drains a lot of fatigue. 59 out of 81. So we'll have to just kind of hold off as best we can. So I'm just going to kind of do like a classic pincer move here. Have them fighting our guys here. And then we're just going to have the rest just come in from this side. Alright, let's see what they're doing. Yeah, and so this is good just because it just keeps them at bay. It does some damage if they walk in. I mean, obviously they have a chance of getting past that. There's going to be an update where, like, if an enemy gets past here, like they move past that spear, currently it kind of cancels it. So, like, if another enemy tries to come into his zone of attack, you know, around, like, if you could imagine little grids around here, that's their, like... You come into their attack zone. If you try to leave it, the enemy has an attack of opportunity. So it's not a guaranteed hit, but they have a better chance. It's the same with a lot of games. Like even like D&D or whatnot. There's definitely that. Oh, this guy is still alive. All right, that's annoying. Horik, we're gonna move you up one. But yeah. So I mean, especially if you try to escape like his range, he's got a lot of disadvantages. There we go. Yeah, so now we are pushing them back. Yeah, he just whacked him in the face. Dodge that. We got this. We got this in the bag. If we just hold out a little bit, we'll be okay. Alright, let's move you up, Togstig. Okay, good dodge. Alright, give him the spear. Give him the poke. You know what? Let's run them down. We got this. Get that experience. So he's fleeing. He is at complete loss of morale. So he's not going to attack. Like, say if that happened to us, he wouldn't be able to control the character anymore. They basically just run for their lives. And of course, they will have chances to recover their morale. But like in this situation, it's one guy. There's 8 guys trying to kill him. One of his friends got decapitated. It's just a bloody mess. And so he'll try to flee even in enemy zones of control here, which he's surrounded. So he's got no chance in hell. And there we go. Nice and easy. That is how we like it. So the loot that we got, not great, but it is what it is. At least we got a good, decent shield out of it, and that was kind of it. The pay's shitty, but for right now, very beginning, mercenary group, you gotta take what you can take. Alright, so loot and dock, let's see here. Come on, give me that money. You notice the mutt a few miles back and a few miles forward. He's still there, bobbing and slinking his head in and out of sight. A Mongol such as he doesn't follow a band of dangerous men for no reason. Maybe someone's feeding it? You could chase him away. Better to put him down before it steals any of our supplies later. The company needs a mascot. Take it in. Now, I'm a dog lover. I wouldn't want to hurt the poor dog. I mean, there's a chance that maybe he's trying to hurt somebody or stealing our food, but you know what? Let's give him a shot. Let's see if he'll join the company. Oh man, so we got a bad thing. That sucks. A rugged dog such as he would make for a great mascot. The little mutt could definitely boost morale. You order Tostig to feed it some food in the hopes that it'll tag along. He goes out with a scrap of leftovers and crouches down. Good dog. Mongol sniffs the food and then chomps down on it. The mercenary's hand along with it. The brother jumps back, nesting his arm in his chest, as though he might lose it otherwise. The dog, on the other hand, swallows the scrap and then runs off. Oh, damn. That sucks. I mean, he's hurt, but let's see how bad it is. Okay, so it's not any permanent damage. It's only -5 melee skill, so that could have been worse, but if it worked out, we could have got a free pupper in that. Such is this shame. Okay, let's give him some skills. So we're just boosting up his melee, his defense, and we're boosting up his maximum fatigue. These are all random as well. Like you saw how there's like the 3s and 4s and whatnot. if you look at these stars by the stats, that's kind of like the higher chance and kind of like the importance of like how they, I guess you could say the importance of points at the beginning. So there'd be a higher chance of getting higher rolls. So I believe it's 1 to 6 or 1 to 5. I can't quite remember because 6s are very rare usually. But yeah, you'll be getting like 3s or 4s or good rolls to get. Yeah, you can get a 6. I remember now. But yeah, so Tustic here. What I like to do, especially with these guys that are like our main guys and companions, let's start them off with student. It gives us extra XP, 20%. And he's the only one that's leveled up so far. From what I remember, yeah, level 1, level 1, 2. Yeah, everybody's still level 1. So we're like in the beginning, very much so. Luton Duck. Conrad of Luton Duck opens the door for you, and as you get into his home, he gets a satchel out of his hand and holds it up. I take it by your return that the bandits are dead. You nod. The man heaves the satchel your way. You tell him you could be lying. Conrad of Luton Duck shrugs. Could be, but word travels fast for these who bite the hands that feed. Good work, Sellsword. Unless you're lying, of course. Then I'll come find you. That's kind of ironic with what just happened with that old pupper. Alright, so let's stop by the tavern. Let's get our men some drinks, because why not? And everyone's happy about it. Okay, so yeah, we got no more bounties. We got no more missions popping up. So what we're going to do, we could take the harbor and set sail to somewhere. That's probably what I think we're going to do, because we don't want to haul ass. Let's see if we can get to the Stralfest. Do they even have a dock? Because that would be... You know what, they don't. I'm just taking a look to see. We could try. So yeah, I'm just trying to take a look because again, it's randomly generated, so there's a lot of different places each time. Since we kind of came from this direction, I want to push either further north or further west. So let's look one last time, see what options we got. Stahlberg. Yeah, I'm just looking to see because I can't remember. Yeah, let's go to Stahlberg. It's way up here. Why not? So book passage. It's only what, 150. That's totally fine. So it kind of teleports us there. Of course, there's no missions, but besides that, so what we'll do in the next episode that we're going to be having, we're going to check this. Nasenfels? I'm so sorry with these names. I'm just butchering them. But if this doesn't, then we'll just kind of keep pushing forward and look for work. Yeah, so in the beginning of this game, that's kind of how it is sometimes where like you don't have a big reputation, so you kind of have to take these small jobs until you earn reputation. Other ways to do that is, if you find random places along the way, you can totally raid them and take out bandits and whatnot. And of course, it raises your rep as well. And that's just other ways to get money. But all right. But yeah, besides that, we're going to be continuing with Battle Brothers. I'm still waiting on the updates. They still haven't said when exactly this next big patch is coming out, and apparently it's going to be changing a lot of stuff. I don't know if it's going to be compatible or not. Of course, I'll let you guys know. If you follow me on Twitter or Facebook, I'm going to be posting about that as well on there. Same thing with Darkest Dungeon. We know that there is going to be a major DLC update. But that's not looking towards at least till around February-ish. So we got time for that. I'm hoping the update for Battle Brothers is going to be coming out sooner, though. But yeah, other than that, that's about it. So if you guys are new to the channel, please feel free to like, subscribe. If you enjoy the content, I appreciate it. If not, if you're just hanging out by, I do appreciate you guys hanging out. But yeah, other than that, we're just going to keep kind of pressing on. I'm going to keep working with my schedule, keep getting a set times to record. It's basically been getting these like night shifts and whatnot, so it's been kind of like, as you can imagine. But yeah, other than that, I'll let you guys know, keep everybody updated, and thank you for stopping on by. All right, my name's Ben Wolf, and I'll catch you later. Take care.